I'm starting a new video series about strange and spooky occurrences that are in our government. You can call them paranormal events, but these occurrences will always be backed in government documents, in declassified information from the CIA, FBI, and Department of Defense, as well as other alphabet soup agencies. I'm starting this series with MK Ultra. We've talked about it before on the show, but today's specific story is a memory hold event. I personally forgot it. So enjoy, get comfy, and keep an open mind, and understand that your taxpayer dollars helped not only fund these government agencies to do paranormal studies into various topics like remote viewing, telekinesis, mass Chinese spy mind control, and many other various topics we will discuss in the future. In today's video, I would like to bring up the case of Jason Brian Dalton, who was known for committing the 2016 Kalamazoo shootings in Kalamazoo County, Michigan. Jason is most famous for being the Uber driver that got orders from his app to commit these shootings. He claims that the app showed him a strange image and he proceeded to be taken over, and then he committed these horrible acts. I want you to understand that he was a married man with children and no history of mental illness, drug abuse, or a criminal record. This, in my opinion, is extreme evidence of MK Ultra mind control being utilized on this man to commit these crimes. After his arrest, Dalton confessed to committing the shootings. However, he blamed his action on his Uber mobile app, claiming that its symbol resembled that of the Order of the Eastern Star, and that it took over his body during the events, after he pressed the button of the new app resembling the devil when it abruptly popped up. According to Dalton, the app is what triggered him to commit these crimes. Is this a new form of MK Ultra, where they can send a signal to your smart device to then trigger you into a mind control induced murdering rampage? Before committing these crimes on that day, Dalton was spotted going into a few gun stores that day. He stopped by Southwick's, a gun and ammo shop in Plainwell. The shop owner said he was very normal when he came in. I greeted him and asked how he was doing. I hadn't seen him in a while. He said he was doing good and he was enjoying the weather. He was smiling and joking around, and he did a one-armed hug to my manager and told him to have a good day. That was it. Dalton was quoted in saying the Uber app took him over like artificial intelligence that can tap into your body, the court documents show. Dalton was working as an Uber driver between the shootings of which he was accused. He told police that the app changed from red to black, that he began having problems, according to the documents. He told investigators that while he's not a killer, he knows he killed. Of the 3 separate shootings that occurred that night in February, he told police he couldn't recall the shooting at the Sealy Kia dealership. However, the documents show he remembered the shooting at the Cracker Barrel, and that he never even aimed. This man was in a trance-like state. He had no idea where he was. He didn't remember aiming the gun. All he remembers is that this app took him over like artificial intelligence. Interesting statements. Dalton told police again that he did not get into a shootout with the cops because the app color went from black to red, the police report stated. He also told police he was seeing himself outside his body. Another bit of evidence that tells me this man was under some sort of hypnosis. Dalton reveals in interviews that this Uber job was temporary in between his normal work as an insurance agent. He then went on to talk about Masons and Masonry and the Eastern Star symbol. The police asked him what the symbol meant to him, and he said it was Masonic. Dalton then admitted that his grandmother was in the Eastern Star and his grandfather was in the Masons. Dalton told the police that he felt like it was coming from the phone itself, these urges for him to do these bad things, and also the symbolism he was seeing on the app. He explained how he experienced a full-body takeover. That is how he can understand the other mass shootings. He specifically said that he understands how other mass shootings take place. Maybe because he experienced it himself. He went through the complete body and mind takeover. He pled guilty, taking his lawyer's advice. His motives remain a mystery, Kalamazoo County Prosecutor Jeff Getting told the AP. Everybody wants to know what drove Dalton to indiscriminately kill 6 bystanders. After Dalton's arrest, police quoted him as saying a devil figure on Uber's app was controlling him on the day of the shooting, the Associated Press reported. Days after the shooting, Uber confirmed that Dalton had passed a company background check and there was no evidence or any red flag warnings. Police confirmed he had no criminal record, no history of mental illness. He was a happily married man with a family. He doesn't drink, smoke, do any drugs. He's not on any medication. And if you just had to use common sense, you could say that this man was a victim of MKUltra mind control, possibly of the technological origin. Maybe a signal that was put out through the phone or images. But something took over this man's body completely and made him go on a murderous rampage. This story was memory hold until I read a recent article about it, but it brings up ideas of demon possession and devil possession. This man was possessed, either technologically speaking or spiritually speaking. The thing that makes it stand out the most to me is the app and his wording, the artificial intelligence information he dropped, how he saw the symbols on the phone. It's also coincidental that his family was in the Masons and he saw these weird Masonic symbols in the phone. Was he a victim of ritual abuse by his family and the Masons? So either a normal guy with wife and kids with no history of crime or drugs, he just went crazy all of a sudden, and you're supposed to believe that? No snapping, no problems at work, no problems at home. Or you can look into MKUltra programming, look up brainwashing, look up how the government and the elite can make brainwashed, robotic, mind-controlled slaves, and how they can be programmed to do operations like a computer. This man might have been programmed to do this. When the signal was turned on the phone, he just acted out the programming. Very possible. Look up other mind-controlled assassins, like Sirhan Sirhan, who assassinated Robert Kennedy, the brother of JFK. He was so enamored and infatuated with Robert F. Kennedy. He looked up to him. He was his hero. He was so brainwashed that when, in reality, he was shooting the gun and squeezing the trigger, in Sirhan Sirhan's mind, he was shaking Robert F. Kennedy's hand. With artificial intelligence becoming more and more prevalent in every day, will there be a time when artificial intelligence can take over your body? In the 1950s, they successfully transmitted images into somebody's brain and mind. What would it take for an artificially intelligent construct to use these techniques the CIA has developed to go rogue and cause a mass hypnosis event with 5G technology, or simply technology that already exists out there, like iPhones and apps with Uber? Just something to think about in this interesting random video. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Please give a thumbs up if you liked it and help spread the videos. Thank you for helping this channel grow, and thank you for supporting independent news and grassroots journalism like myself and like this channel. God bless you.